Hey, it's the VIT team here. So we're back at it again with another video on the VIT1, VIT1 Plus, and the VIT2. So guys, here we're gonna deal with in-trend exits, and I'm gonna go through fast a little bit on the trend analysis and everything. So I'm gonna be fast as possible because I want the video to be short. So let's get to it. So we basically trade Clash 500 and the Boom 500. So it will apply to the crash 1000 and also to the bomb 1000. So guys, I'm gonna go to the crash 500, and for the sake of this video, let me change my candlestick patterns here. I will change my candlestick patterns. Okay guys, so I mean my candlestick colors here, so I will change them to the bull candle will be clean so that you can understand the AO easily later. So yeah, something like that. Yeah, basically let me change a little bit. And yeah, guys, some of you don't know how to go to the change the colors, and this is how you can do it. You go to the settings and everything, and colors. I want to change the bar up. I want it to be green and the bar down to be red. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. So guys, here we're gonna talk about the entries and exit. But before that, you wanna do analysis. Guys, we always do our analysis on the 15 minutes time frame. As I told you, we do our analysis in the 15 minutes time frame, and basically you can use your phone to trade. So it is much easier to use your phone to trade than to use the PC or the laptop, because the phone is mobile, and this way, get used to your phone, guys. Get used to trade on your phone, and this way easy to analyze because you see the trend in a short chart, like in a small chart, which we want the trend to affect us in a small time frame. So guys, this is basically the right way, though it can work even in a PC. But here guys, as you can see, this is basically an uptrend, guys. This is basically an uptrend, guys. We're in an uptrend, and when we're in an uptrend, guys, in Clash 500, you know, the VAT plus, the VAT1 plus, guys, or let's just call it the VAT plus. We use the VAT1 plus on the when the crash 500, when it's in an uptrend. So you analyze when in a 15 minutes time frame. Do your analysis in a 15-minute time frame. You can do in a 30 minutes time frame, but I advise you to do in a 15 minutes time frame when below, guys. Do your analysis in a 15 minutes time frame when you're using the VAT strategy. So here's an uptrend, and basically our VAT1 plus tells us that we should trade the crash 500 when it's in an uptrend. So guys, because we usually buy, so we want to go when the trend is going up with the buy. So guys, here we can use the VAT1 very collectory. So after your analysis and everything, go to add your AO. Guys, you don't have to analyze while you have your indicators on, because I've seen some people who have inboxed me and they were like, I can see the chart clearly because they have all the indicators and everything. Guys, when you do analysis, remove all the indicators. You can just add them after the analysis, or you can analyze in a PC and you can trade and enter trades using your phone. So just do that. Do analysis in a 15 minutes time frame, and go to the indicators. You want to add indicators. You want to go to the awesome oscillator. Also, make sure your value up, guys, is the same color as your bullish candle. So the bullish candle is green and the value up is supposed to be green. So in the bearish candle is red and the value down is supposed to be red. So guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be so fast. So the most you can also add, which now is basically not necessarily to add the bull power indicator, but you can add it. You can add your bull power indicators, but it's not necessary, right? But you can add it. So we're in an uptrend, guys. We do analysis on a 15-minute time frame. You can do analysis on a 5 minutes time frame, guys. You can do in a 5-minute time frame, but do analysis very well, and it will be good to do in a 15 minutes chart. So you enter trades and exit trades using the VIT1 plus, guys, on a 1 minute time frame. I repeat that. You enter and exit trades on using the VIT1 plus on a 1 minute time frame. Okay, I'm gonna clear this, guys. So basically the VIT1 works good, which is the chapter 3 of the VIT strategy of the PDF. I hope you guys have read that. So that strategy, you can use it, guys. You can still use it, and I will show you how to use it after the VIT1 plus. But the VIT1 plus is the most accurate strategy right now, so stick to the VIT1 plus and get used to it. The VIT1 plus and the VIT2, just ignore the VIT1, guys. Ignore the VIT1 because there's a lot of double spikes now, even the golden hours. And also ignore the VIT1. Go to the VIT1 plus, guys. Go to the VIT1 plus. It's the chapter 4 of the PDF, and also you can start the VIT2 also. Those are the basic two strategies which work effectively now. They work more, like you can use them mostly and they will work. Another thing is to remember is the golden hours. So trading the golden hours are usually from the 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. GMT. So I will post in the globe the time frame, maybe site where you can the world time, and in the globe site where you can go and check your time in the time zone which you are. So there's no problem to that. Always remember, do analysis on a 15-minute time frame, intend exit trade in a 1 minute time frame, and also remember to trade in during the golden hours. Now, where do we enter now for a buy? The red AO indicates value down, so they usually happen after a spike down. You see the red AO, right? Yeah, you see that. And after certain Y, the value changes. So like they're sellers, and this value down in the awesome oscillator in case that they might be another spike. They might be a high probability of another spike. So you don't want to buy during the value down, or I can say the red AO. You don't want to buy then. Wait for the AO to change from red to green immediately. When it changes from value down to value up, which the green color indicates the bullish, guys, the value up, it has to be the same color as your bullish candle, guys. So you will enter here. We were supposed to enter here and exit at the second AO. Now exiting and entering is easy, but exiting has a problem to many traders, and a lot of my students always say, exiting is very hard since you're in a profit. It's very hard, and we don't use the two losses. That's why I advise guys, I always advise you guys to use to trade with a good capital. Like, a good capital is necessary. It's necessary, guys. You have seen many people who have blown accounts. You made a lot of people have blown accounts. They're like many people have blown accounts. Most of them usually they have a low account. They will trade with a $20 account or $10 account, which most personally I hate it, because you just keep on losing money and losing money. Like, somebody could have just collected that money or saved that money and kept it and started with a big amount. Like, somebody has tried to open accounts with a $20 or $50, and they keep blowing the accounts, like even 5 times. Now 5 times that 50 is $250. So you can just save that money and start with a good capital. Or there's a boost service in the group, which is legit and genuine, but most people think it's fishy, and I don't blame them. But for most traders, we do it, and we do it very well. So if you need a good capital, $500 capital, which we use at 10.0 lot, just contact me from the channel. There's just inbox me, inbox. So guys, here we are gonna use the 10.0 lot. Now I'm just gonna enter this trade, though we're supposed to enter here, so we don't have to wait here because the time is going and the video, I don't want a video to be so long. So we don't enter, guys, when we enter when the AO changes from red to green, guys. So I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna enter trade and show you how to exit, though it's not the right moment, so you can go down at any time. So we use a 10.0 lot, which in a $50 account you use a margin which is like a quarter of the account, which is quite risky, but this move is a high probability. Is a high probability of success. There's a high probability of success here, guys. There's a high probability. I repeat, there's a high probability of success. That's why we use a 10. We want to maximize this opportunity to the maximum. Like, we want to use it to the maximum. So we're not gonna buy. When you buy now, just go to your order. Like, go to your order, guys. Just cap the market, so you watch, and it's just like a matter of 1 minute or 30 seconds. So you close when the profit gets after 100 pips. Now 100 pips is when the profit gets to the same amount as the lot size. Like, I'm using a 10.0 lot, so when the profit gets to $10.0, I will close the trade. That's the same as waiting for the 2 AOs or waiting for 100 pips, which the strategy says. So you don't have to master, I'll go and take know the 100 pips. So you just know I'm gonna close with the profit at the same amount as the losses I'm using. So when it goes to 10, nearly 10, not 10 point something, when it's 9.3 now, 0.6, you're gonna close. So this trade you closed with 10.13, guys. So here you have like $10 in 30 seconds, guys. How easy is that? This is with a $500 capital, guys. So I repeat, here you could have bought here and closed here with a $10. So you don't again buy here. No, we only buy when the AO changes from red to green, guys, and you wait for 100 pips. 100 pips is the same as waiting for these two candlesticks. They don't cliff, not fully, both fully, not from here to here. It's within these candlesticks and it's within these two AO. That's why I'm telling you guys, on the exit, when you enter with a $10 says all a 5.0 lot, you buy, right? Okay, 100 pips, all two AOs, all two candlesticks, bullish candlesticks, it's the same as exiting this trade with $5.0, the same amount as the lot size you are using. Guys, we are using a 5.0 lot, so you will exit the trade when there is a $5.0. That's the same as 100 pips. Okay, another thing here is, now we have a perfect example. Now the reason why we usually buy when there is this, because there's a high probability of it going up. Very high probability. It's a 99%. It's the 99, guys, percent. There's a high probability of it going up. So you don't just go and buy when there's value up. You wait. Like here, we wait. We have lead AO or value down, so we will wait for it to change from lead to green, then we will enter that trade. So another thing, that's why I'm telling you to use a good account. If it was a 10.0 lot, this could have been 100 and something loss. So you don't close it. If you're in an uptrend and maybe you're spiked down, which it's very rare when you're using the VIT 1 plus. It's very rare for this to happen, guys. It's very rare. Just go and back test this, and we will back test it here. It's very rare. So you see that there's a double spike. Like, I'm getting like vivid examples here. This is the reasons we don't use again the VIT 1. Not the VIT 1 plus, the VIT 1. The VIT 1 says when the candle goes down, you wait for 5 seconds, you buy, and then after 50 pips, which is the lot size, the profit is gonna be a half. If I'm using a 5.0 lot, so I will close with 2 point something. So we don't use that because they are most likely to be a lot of double spikes, and especially right now we are not, it's not the golden hours and everything. That's why you see this, guys. So and everything. So if we are using like win option, all right, when we are using like a $500 capital, you see, we could have just hold these lows. And mostly if you're in an uptrend, usually it goes from this point and it goes up. It will just come when you're in an uptrend. Right now we're in a consolidation mostly at the top, as you see here. Like we're starting to form a, though here could have been the golden hours. Like here the golden hours were here, so we're something from here to here, so we were in an uptrend at the morning. But now you see that we're in downtrend. Basically it's a downtrend now. It's starting to form a downtrend. So even though I was using this 5.0 lot, which is not bad for a $500 capital, this I could have just hold these lows rather than using a $20 or $100 lows. So one spike and I'm out, like I'll be out. So guys, when it's a downtrend is the perfect time to trade the VIT 2, which I will talk about. I have the video on that. So we just close this. It's a demo account, guys, so nothing to worry here. And now I'm binary, like my internet is actually good, but binary has a problem now of he closes the order late. Like execution of orders is very late. I don't know why, but it's very late. Maybe the servers and everything, I don't know, but it's very late now. Even in pressing some orders, especially the V75, don't know why. So anyway, here, like if we're in an uptrend, we could just wait for the AO. Like the AO now in a 1 minute, you wait. Like when it spike down, we don't buy. We wait for the AO to change from red to green, then we buy. So that's is basically the principle here. So let's go to the boom 500. Like the boom, I want to show people how to add. I usually trade with the two charts here, so it's basically simple and I can see the moves from both sides and this way faster. I exit the market very fast. So when you add this, just go to the multi window and to just add the first index which you have set there, like the first index there. It will just add it, so you can. And also this I can add like indicators to this, so I'm gonna add also just the AO and everything because I can see the, and also I can add the bull, but because the chart now is gonna have, the screen is gonna have a lot of stuffs, so I just want to add the AO. Okay, now for the bull, for the boom 500, okay, for the boom 500, we want to wait for the AO to change from, we will trade the boom 500. You do analysis on a 15 minutes, guys. Remember the 15 minutes time frame. Like we were in downtrend here, but look at this, guys. This is a sharp, like don't trade when you this basically when you see this is like a major downtrend, but we are scalping here. So when we are scalping, look for the especially in the boom and crash, look for these sharp uptrends, guys. Like this is one sharp uptrend. This is not a pullback. This is one sharp uptrend, guys. So maybe it will go down. We wait for the confirmation, but there's a pullback here, so we don't trade it. We could have traded here, and it was maybe in the morning we were here. So in the golden hours in the morning, we could have traded it very most because we trade boom when it's in downtrend, and we trade crash when it's an uptrend using the VT1 plus. So guys, this video I'm gonna deal with the in-trend exit on the VT1 because it's the most common, very like the strategy and the most effective strategy right now with the boom and crash. People don't know it, but it's because most people don't use it because of the capital issue. But when you have the right capital, guys, I'm telling you, it's a win. Like you'll be making $100 dollars per day in a matter of an hour. So guys, when let's go to when it was in a downtrend. Let's go when it's in a downtrend. So basically this was a okay, let's take an example. We usually like sell on boom when the AO changes from green to red. Like here we could have waited, like it was green here. So when the AO changes from green to red, you enter guys, you enter the trade and you close on the second AO. When we can say the second the bearish candlestick together. So oopsie, let's look for another example. Now here we have value up, right? We have a value up, though we're in a sharp downtrend, but I'm gonna try it. We broke the low of an uptrend, so we might be sparked up, and also the golden hours and everything, but we're just trying this on demo. So I'm just showing you guys here. You can go and back test it. Like here we could have waited for it to change from green to red, then you could have entered here and exit here, which you never meet the spike because it went down before even spiking up. So you could have exit here, and you don't exit here, you exit nearly when this candle is about to close. It doesn't even have to close. That's why I'm telling you, you have to go to the closing section of the order. Don't watch the order here. Just go to the, like, you want to close the order and close it from, watch it from there, like scalp it from there. So let's wait. Now we're not, let's assume we're in a downtrend. We're gonna assume we're in a downtrend, right? We're in a sharp downtrend, and here the AO shows green, like value up. You don't want to sell now. You wait for the AO to change from green to red, indicating value down, value up. So here, why we enter in there? Because there's a high probability of a sell than here. Here there's a high probability of a spike up. So, and I've showed you guys how to use the AO for detecting spikes in the VIT 2 video, which is posted in the channel. So we're just gonna wait patiently for the AO. Meanwhile, let's go to the okay, now we missed this one, guys. We could have just entered also here, getting value down. So this certainly shows that we could have not entered here the trade. So we could have entered here and exit here. Like, okay, see, simple. Also, as I told you, when you see the AO green for the boom 500 on it works for both, guys, even the boom 1000. So I'm just using these because they have a small spread and they are very fast than the boom 1000 and the boom and the crash 1000, though they both work. So as I was telling you, like the green or the value up AO indicates like very up, like there was a high probability of a value of a bullish candle. So it changed. Let's see, it changed, and we're gonna use 10.0 lot, and we're going for a sell. Okay, though I entered late, I saw it, but I entered late anyway. I'm showing you guys. So here you're gonna close when the profit reaches 10 point something, 9 point something, approaching 10, because when you close the order, it takes time there to close, so to just eventually reach 10 point something. So when it's 9 point something, you want to close, which is the same as closing at 100 pips or the 2 AOs. Though we entered a little late in this one, but we can still close this, guys. We can still close this, though we might be spiked up because, as you know, we're in an uptrend, but I'm showing you as an example here. So when you into this, guys, you wait, and this doesn't even take a minute, guys. Yeah, it takes a minute or something. I believe it's 45 seconds and everything. I don't count, but I believe it's 45 seconds. So guys, it's not, when it gets to 9 point something, close. Like close. It's 9.6 something, 6.4. So nearly, okay, you see now, it's 2 AO and we didn't even finish the second bearish candlestick. 2 AOs exactly, and we're out. So close the order when we are in the closing section of the order, like scrap it from there. So the same applies for this one, the same applies. So this is basically how you enter and exit the VIT1 plus. According most people, when you have maybe when you have a thousand USD account, you can use a $20 lot size. So about the, but don't trade this below 500. Don't, guys. I mean, don't ever even think about it. If you don't want to post and everything, just try to find money. You know you will. Save your money and use this strategy, and you will thank me later. So guys, how many entries are we gonna take per day in the golden hours? 10. A maximum of 10 entries. 10, guys. I repeat. The entry I'm talking about is like here we done like one entry, guys. So it was like one entry, right? Yeah, it was like one entry. So let's back test it today and see. Let's see today at the golden hours and everything. How was it? How was it? So could we have like, okay, the golden hour started here and everything. So guys, also you don't enter this when you see an uptrend, like an uptrend, and you see changes here on the AO. Don't enter trades. Wait for at least a clash, for a spike down, then you can wait for the AO to change. But the AO changes within the uptrends, these long uptrends and downtrends, don't enter. Wait for the spike down, then it will show value down like here. So our first entry in our golden hours could have been this, and $10 if I was using a 10.0 lot, that's $10. Also our second entry could have been this, that is $20. Our third entry could have been this, that is $30. Our fourth entry could have been this, and we exit here, that is $40. And also remember there is bomb also, so you scalp from both sides. There's bomb also, there's bomb. So here you have like $50 already, and yeah, we could have, and then the time was like we're over, like we were done. So we could have just have $50 in the crash, and also going to the bomb, you could have getting at least $50 also. That's why I use multi-window here to trade, because I see both. When you get 5 here, you get 5, it's 10, guys. Already you might use the 3 hours effectively, like you have $100 already. Simple, without any loss. You could go and test this and everything. So guys, that's basic on the, you have to go at maximum is entries per day, then you're done. $100, you're done, because the minimum lot which we use is 10. Though in my PDF I said that you could have used the 5.0 lot, a 2.0 lot. You can use that on a lower count also, but it's very risky. I mentioned that it's very risky. So don't try that. For my advice, don't guys. Just trade with the 500. I know what I'm saying here, so stick to that. You can use 100. I know some people will use it. I know you can use the VIT2 on $100 account. You can use the VIT2 on $200 account, but I also suggest to use the 500. Anyway, we are done here, and the video is like 28 minutes and something. So you guys are gonna see it on YouTube, and I'm gonna post it in the channel. So we're done. Any questions you can ask me directly. So it's the VIT team, guys, and we're out.